What's up, everybody? Ramp Gang, Meslo Misplay, you know the deal. We got spicy plays, we got the hot charities, we got the best guests. It's crazy in here. Insane plays, non-stop bombs, big spells, huge mana, infinite combos, you name it. Things get crazy. We blow your whole deck right off the table. It's totally wild out here. This week's charity is the National Alliance on Mental Illness. They do incredible work. We got good guests too. We got Ken from StackedEDH rocking the spiciest meatball sub. That's going to be Sakashima and Krark. Get ready for that one. We got Emma Skyward rocking Najeela, and then we got Taalia Vess slinging that
Karametra.
I don't even remember what I'm playing. That game was so crazy. I'm going to see you on the flip side.
I'm going to spin the wheel one time. Hell yeah.
Oh, no.
That's me, Emma, Taalia, and Ken. Let's go. We're going to talk this Imp's Mischief under a Chrome Mox. Follow that up with a Mana Crypt. Land for turn will be a Crystal Vein. I'll do one for an Expedition map, and I'll pass it.
No big deal. 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 mana on turn 2.
And I'm gonna crack the Verdant Catacombs, and I'm gonna get a blue, red.
I'm gonna respond straight up.
Ooh.
Dickhead mode, opposition agent. I'm going to go get a swamp out of your library.
This is your underground sea now.
Yep, I'm being reprimanded thoroughly for this move by the chat.
That's it for me.
I will play a Savannah, and I will tap it to play Exploration. I will play out a Plains and pass the turn.
I'm going to draw a card. Training Center. Pass the turn.
Big draws. I'll play the Underground Sea. Roll for Crypt.
Big cheat.
Roll for
Big
Crypt.
cheat
I don't
from
have
chat.
my reminder up on the top, so I will roll for Crypt. I will be safe with a 6. Evens is safe. Biggest cheats. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's a Thrawn Dynamo. I'm going to use the Thrawn Dynamo and the Underground Sea for a Crypt Ghast. I'll pass it.
Okay, my turn. Play a Savannah. I'm gonna sacrifice my Lotus Petal. Tap Savannah for 1. Gilded Drake.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
And I would really like the opposition agent. This is an opposition agent now. And that is all.
I will just pay 2 and play out Stony Silence.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
But Alan has them all.
It's activated abilities of artifacts?
Artifacts, yeah.
Oh, fuck my whole face, huh?
I could
Yeah, no,
up even more.
It's really good. It's very, very good.
Yep, that's good.
Pass turn.
Okay, I'm going to draw. Oh, my God.
Let's bring Alan back down to earth.
Yeah, damn it. Now I've got to be on actual turn 3 on my turn 3. This is unacceptable here.
Play a mountain. I'm going to play a dock.
You can't use them.
No, can't
No,
use
he
them.
can't.
Oh, okay.
He can't use them yet.
So I'll make 6 treasures that I can't use, and I'll pass the turn.
Untap, roll for Crypt, take damage off that, and then I will draw for turn. And I hope it's the one enchantment removal card I have. It is not Voltaic Key, which would feel super cool if I could use it. I'll tap the Underground Sea and I will extort the Voltaic Key. Everybody will take 1 and I will gain 3.
I have 2 mana and 6 treasures I can't use.
I'm going to punch Ken for 3 and I will pass it.
At the end of your turn, cast Noxious Revival, paying 2 life. I'm gonna get my Verdant Catacombs. So I will draw my Verdant Catacombs. And I'm gonna play it. And I'm gonna crack it. Pay 2 for Ocom Adversary. I will swing my opposition agent at Taalia. And that is all for my turn.
All right. Give me land. Yes. K2 for Seal of Cleansing and pass the turn.
Draw a card. Tap 2 and cast Impulse.
Maybe.
All right, let's see what I get. I'm looking for a land. Yep, there's a land, so I'm going to take it. I'm going to play it. It's a Scalding Tarn, and I'm going to crack it for a Volcanic Island.
But you don't. Right?
Yeah, you definitely don't. Get wrecked, Ken. Don't do that.
Oh my God, no, I don't do that.
You don't do that.
There's not a fetch land. in the top 4. We're gonna not choose that fetch. We're gonna choose this River Glide path.
Just changed his shit up
Oh,
real fast.
My God, opposition agent, so good. Holy shit.
Untap, big draws. Yeah, that's a swamp. We'll come at Emma this time. So that's 3 in the air coming at you. I will pass it.
Looking for lands. Have an exotic orchard. We're gonna throw down Najeela. I'm gonna swing at Alan.
Yep.
And it is a warrior. So I have a friend. The 1/1 is at Taalia. And I will draw a card. And that's the end of my turn.
Enchantment spells cost 1 less to cast. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, you gain a life. Pay 1, and I will cast an enchantment sheep creature, and I will pass the turn.
See, the Oppo agent is rough.
I would like to point out that it is now my opposition agent, but I did not play it.
Yeah,
So
that's
don't
true.
be mad at me.
Tap for 2. I'll just cast Krark. I'll cast Gitaxian Probe. I'll pay 2 life, and I'll trigger Krark. So I'll flip. Here we go. That's a tails. Get probe will go back to hand. Pay 2 life and cast Gitaxian Probe. Yeah, that's a heads. So Gitaxian Probe, copy, draw a card. Oh, I got to look at the player's hand. Emma, let's see your hand. Okay. Oh my word. Talia, let's look at your hand.
Okay.
Not yeah. Oh god.
That's cool that both their hands are like oh no, because my fucking hands is like piss pants funny, like bring down the house levels of ironically bad.
I'll play the City of Brass as my turn. Pass the turn.
Untap, roll for crypt. Evens will be safe. That is a 4. Draw for turn. Hell yeah, that's a swamp. 6, 7, 8. That's Big Daddy Vilis. We'll hit Taalia this time. Punchy's on you for 3 in the air. I'll ship it from there.
My turn. Pay 1 green to cast an Elvish Mystic. Go to combat. And I'm going to swing the Oakham Adversary, the 1/1 Warrior at Taalia. Again, it's creating 2 more warriors. 5 damage sent at Taalia. But you can
5
block.
damage at me.
Yes.
I'll block one of the 1/1s and one of the 1/1s. I'll take, what is that, 3?
You're taking 3.
Okay.
And I will end my turn.
I will pay 3 for Aura Shards,
Oh no.
and I'll gain a life.
Some shit's gonna get exploded.
Pass the turn.
I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna tap for a blue and cast a Mystic Remora. That's gonna be it.
I get a turn? This is awesome. Roll for crypt. Evens will be safe. That's damage, which at this point I'm hyped about. I will draw 3 cards off of that damage from Vilis, and then I will draw for turn. Land for turn. Coffers. I will tap it. That's going to be 3 for a Mischievous Poltergeist. If I'm going to spellbook.
Trigger fish. Should I draw a card?
Yeah, you're good on the draw. And I'll pay 10 life. I'll regenerate Mischievous Poltergeist 10 times. So I'll go to 25. Put 10 cards in my hand. I'm a little wary of overextending with the Vilis draw and leaving my hand with like 13 cards in it because somebody's going to fucking windfall and I'm going to feel like king dipshit. That's a whole bunch of artifacts. We'll do another 5. We're going to tap for 2 black, an Ivory Tower.
Nice. I'll draw a card.
I will use the remaining black to extort the Ivory Tower. Pass the turn from here.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to pay 1 for Enlightened Tutor.
Trigger Mystic Remora.
You can draw, yeah. I
I'm
can't.
gonna draw a card first.
I'm going to reveal Nature's Will. Go to my turn. Untap. Draw Nature's Will. Go to combat. Declaring attackers.
Yeah, you're
3
swinging.
warriors. I'm sending all of them at you, Alan.
I'll block 2 of the warriors and I will take 4
And draw 4 cards.
and draw 4 cards.
That's the end of my turn.
At the beginning of my upkeep, I will gain a life. Pay 2 and cast a Darksteel Mutation
Oh
on
yes.
Vilis.
I'll pay 4 into the Mischievous Poltergeist. Use Vilis, both of these black to hit Najeela, and I will draw 4 cards. Yeah, you can.
Deflecting slot one of them to the regenerate, bro.
Trigger fish. Draw off that one.
So I'll draw the 4. I'm at 11 life.
I guess I'll pass.
Untap. Do I pay for fish? I'm gonna in my upkeep let it die, and then I'll draw a card for turn. Cascade Bluffs is my land for turn. Oh man, Talia, I know this sounds kind of crazy,
Hmm?
but could I? Would there be literally anything on Earth that I could do to persuade you to pop your own stony silence? I mean, literally anything on Earth.
What? Why?
Literally any, because I really want access to mana. It's not a game-winning turn. I just want to develop
But
my board. I don't think
Alan's at
can.
11, and Alan will win if he can use all of his artifacts.
So,
His commander's bricked. Like, he's gonna have
Probably
8
has ways to
mana.
sacrifice it, no?
Yeah, probably so.
And then he could just recast it.
I'm really banking on this ivory tower during my upkeep right now. Ivory tower reads during your upkeep phase, gain 1 life for each card in your hand above 4. So so I'm really hoping to gain 1, 2,
So I
3,
should
4,
destroy that.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
That would seem
I
pretty
really,
good to destroy
really
that.
want to gain
So I need to
24
destroy your
life in
ivory
my
tower.
hand in my upkeep, but
Mhm.
just as like
I-
so that you don't waste your seal, I guess doing whatever
That
nonsense
is the
Ken is trying
biggest.
to.
Yeah, that is the biggest target
Yep.
for sure. I didn't realize that
Yep. I mean,
that gains so much life.
yeah, I've been really looking forward to that
I think
trigger.
I'm gonna do it. I
It's
think I'm
gonna do it right
sacrifice
now.
it.
Nice.
Yeah, sure, yeah, go
I'm
for
just
it. Yeah.
gonna do it.
All right, I'm going to tap for 4. Clever Impersonator. Enter as a copy of the Aura Shards. Tap the City of Brass for 1, taking a damage, going to 30. And I'm going to cast a Mana Vault.
Come on, buddy. Play a creature, blow up that fucking stony silence. I dare you.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's not how that works.
I'm gonna
Creature. Oh, no, I can't do that. Oh, I thought it was whenever an artifact or pop
Nope.
something.
Nope. It's when
No.
a creature comes into
Creature.
play, you can blow up a fucking
Mhm.
artifact or whatever.
What in the world is Clever Impersonator gonna do for me then? I'm gonna have the Clever Impersonator a copy of Gilded Drake,
Oh.
and then I would like to exchange control of Gilded Drake and Najeela.
Before we do that, I will pay 1 blue for Brainstorm. It will resolve.
Move to cleanup and discard a Mana Vault and an Intuition.
Untaps. Roll for Crypt. That's damage. Biggest draws. It is not the draws I needed. Play Nykthos as land for turn. This is gonna be big clunks. We'll tap that for 3, and we'll use 1 of the black to extort a lotus petal. So everybody loses 1 and I gain 3. I'll use the other 2. We'll activate the Nykthos, so we're up to 4 black. We get the Cryptghast in these 2. 3 of it for a Read the Bones.
Yeah.
Draw the 2. I have 1 black floating. I will use the 1. I'll tap another 1. Soul Ring, and I'll extort it, so I'll gain another 3. We'll extort a Library of Leng, so everybody loses another life, and I gain another 3. And from there, I'm going to go ahead and ship it with not a lot of blocks up.
We're gonna try to beat you down.
Oh, I got the Drake still. Drake is still chilling.
You got a
over
Drake.
here.
My turn. Let's see what we got here. Pay 1 green from my Elvish Mystic to try to cast a Carpet of Flowers. Go to attack. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna send the squad. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 warriors and a flying drake. I think I should send them at Alan.
Go ahead and make 4 more
Sick.
warriors.
I'll block the Okame with my indestructible bug. I will block the Drake with my own Drake, and they will trade. I will block 1 of the remaining warriors with a Cryptghast, and then I will take 5?
You're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. I'm at 11 again.
I'll end my turn.
Enchantress Presence, yes. So I gained a life for the upkeep, and then I gained a life for casting an enchantment, and I passed the turn.
All right, I'm going to draw a card, play a mana con. I'm going to tap for 4, and I'll cast Sakashima.
Oh no. Too many Krarks.
Too many
Krarks.
Too many
Krarks.
Too many
Krarks.
Too many.
Sakashima is going to be a copy of Dockside, right?
Nope. I'll have it in there.
Sakashima is going to be a copy of
Right.
Najeela. That's
Nope.
that's the real move.
Oh, damn, that's big. That'd be big. But I think you're already on the clock.
Everybody's going to be on the clock if you make 2 fucking Najeelas.
Then I'm going to pass the turn.
Whoa, pass. I was like ready for you to gamble 75 times or whatever. I will untap Mana Crypt. That's damage. Woo!
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Big-
man.
Big draws. Come on. If you got the big draws emote, throw it up right now for me. Big draws. It's a draw. I'll take it. I'm going all in because I'm dead on board right now. It's going to be a fucking Urborg. Big mana. Let's get it. I'll tap the coffers. We're at 6 off the coppers. I like that. And we're going to start with Knight's Whisperer. I'll draw 2 and lose 2. Okay, that's not it. We're going to repeat. We're going to rinse and repeat. That's going to be a Sign in Blood. Come on, biggest draws. I need it. Actually, this is good fuck around material. I've got 2 black mana left. Okay. All right, okay, all right. Man, I really wish I could use my artifacts. 2 in the pool, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 of it. Exquisite Blood.
Tap 2 for Dovin's Veto.
Oh, wow.
Yep,
That's big.
That counters the ever-loving shit out of it. Okay, yeah, now I'm like really ass out. I'm just gonna extort a No Mercy. So I'll gain 3, I'll go up to 7. So that's it. So No Mercy. Whenever a creature successfully deals damage to me, destroy it. This is a bad spite play. I'm playing bad shit, petulant. I'm playing petulant magic at this point, and I will pass the turn.
So during my main phase, my carpet of flowers triggers.
I have 0.
You have 0 islands? You mean you have 0 islands?
Training Center, River Glide Path.
Dare you?
Wow, so rude.
I hate this. So I'm gonna just go to attackers.
Yep.
It's a 9 at you.
Super dead.
I'm sending my other 5 at Taalia.
I'll block 2 and I'll take 3.
That does take the opposition agent off the board.
I should have said that I sent the Okome at Taalia.
You can.
Okay, I'm gonna play land for turn. Volcanic Island. Pass.
Still gain a life for my upkeep. Oh, finally. Oh, Jesus, I've had 3 mana this whole game. I'll pay 1, 2, 3. Casting Auramancer, blowing up an artifact or enchantment. I guess blow up one of your treasure tokens. It's the only artifact or enchantment, right?
That and the Carpet of Flowers.
And off Carpet of Flowers.
So I'll return the Darksteel mutation, pay 1 because it costs 1 less. I think I should like take away one of the Krarks.
I do
The
have,
crack.
So I'll target the Sakashima one.
I will respond, paying 2, taking 2 damage. Remand, targeting your Darksteel mutation. Trigger Krark, trigger Krark. That's a tails. Remand will go back to hand. Let's flip to the next one. That's a tails. Remand goes back to hand. So I still need to do something in response to Darksteel mutation. Cast Fierce Guardianship. Trigger Krark, trigger Krark. I will flip. Here's the first one. Fierce Guardianship's back in hand. Let's flip the next one. It got flipped back to hand, so I'll go ahead and cast it again. Trigger Krark. That's back to hand. Flip. That's a copy. So then the copy will target Darksteel mutation.
That's all I got.
And untap. I'm going to draw a card. Tap 2. Desperate Ritual. Trigger Krark, trigger Krark. That's tails, so Desperate Ritual will go back to hand. And that's a heads. So Desperate Ritual is copied. So there's 3 red mana, 2 of it. Cast Desperate Ritual. Trigger, trigger. Okay, so there's 1 copy of Desperate Ritual. That's a tails, so it goes back to hand. 1 more Desperate Ritual. That's a copy. 5 red. Okay, and then there's another copy. And I'll go to 8 red. Jessica's Will.
Oh
Trigger,
shit.
trigger. The first mode is add a red for each card in target opponent's hand. And the next one is exile the top 3 cards of your library and you play them this turn.
Ew.
Storm count right now is 1,
Is
2,
this
3,
is this
4.
somehow this has got to be an infinite combo? Me when I start to suspect an infinite combo or infinite damage, it's happening right now. I'm suspecting it.
I got to dig for it.
He's making a lot of mana, and he's gonna
Yeah.
exile a lot of cards.
Oh yeah.
So he's digging real hard with this spell right now. This deck is continuing to fucking boggle my mind.
Pay 1, cast Flusterstorm.
Tap for a blue and cast Disrupt. Trigger.
Is that
So
a
that's a tails. So Disrupt is back in my hand. That's a tails. So Disrupt is back in my hand. I'll just pay for it. Yeah, I'll pay 6 mana total to counter all the copies.
Pay 3 for Fierce Guardianship.
All right, I will go ahead and cast a Fierce Guardian.
Oh my goodness.
Fierce Guardianship's back to hand. Fierce Guardianship is copied.
Fine.
Ew.
Fierce Guardianship's countered. Jessica's Will and the Krark trigger. So we'll do the first Krark trigger. That's back to hand.
I have stink face.
That's I was gonna
I
ask
am
what that is.
stink
That's
face.
stink face. That's amazing.
That's
well,
back
that's
to hand.
bluff face, but I have stink face. If you could see my face right now.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
unfortunate. I could not get there.
Oh, good.
Oh,
boo,
nice.
Boo.
Oh.
Boo.
Boo.
Big sad.
Boo-hoo. I pass.
Untap and draw for turn.
Your camera is still doing that thing.
Oh my god, I'll fix it in 1 second. Okay, hold on.
No worries. No worries.
It's intense. It needs like a bass drop to go behind it.
Camera is in the
Mhm.
club.
My carpet, you still don't have any islands, do you? Got any islands in it?
Nope.
No?
0.
No islands? Okay, fine. Cast my Nature's Will.
Swan Song. Trigger.
Ooh.
That's a heads. So there's a Swan Song copy on the stack.
What is my
That's a
bird?
tails. It's a 2/2 blue bird
2/2.
with flying.
Blue bird.
And then
Alrighty.
Swan Song's back in hand.
I will go to my combat. All my warriors are coming at Ken.
Okay, so I'm going to block one of your warrior tokens with Najeela, one of your warrior Dockside Extortionist, one of your warrior tokens Krark, one of your warrior tokens with Krark. So I'll take 7.
And I will draw a card. I will pass the turn.
Finally cast Karametra. Gain 2 life. Draw a card. Cast Starfield Mystic. So I had 2 Aura Shards triggers, 2
Yep.
treasures, and I passed the turn.
Shock and Esteem Vents. Tap for 1, 2, 3. Cast Jessica's Will. Emma, you said you had 3 still?
Yes.
Okay, so I will target you with the original Jessica's Will and it will trigger both cards. That's a heads. So there's a Jessica's Will copy. So I'll get 3 red mana and exile 3. Strong counts 1. Snow-covered island, mental misstep, twin flame. Now we're off to the races.
Twin flame. Does that?
Um,
Okay, and you've got Sakashima, so you can just keep copying Sakashima at this point, and it's
Yeah.
not legendary. I understand.
But this is a sorcerer. I can't cast it right now. Jessica's Will trigger. I'm going to respond to the Jessica's Will trigger. Remand. Targeting my own Jessica's Will trigger.
Oh, this is so gross.
So we'll see what happens with the first. The first remand gets copied.
Yay.
That's a tails. Remand will go back. Cast Twin Flame, targeting this Krark and trigger Krark twice.
Oh shit! So it possibly makes more than one. Krark?
It could.
Holy shit!
That's a copy of Twin Flame. So I'll have another Krark Sakashima enter. Twin Flame's back in hand. Then I'm going to cast this Jessica's Will. Trigger.
No, I hate it.
Back to hand. That's a copy. So I'll get 3 red. Exile the top 3 cards in my library. Flusterstorm, Mana Crypt, Quasi Duplicate. That's another copy. So I'll get 3 more red. Go to 6 and exile the top 3. Thrill of Possibility, Island, Spellseeker. I'm going to go ahead and Twin Flame. Trigger. Copying the Krark Sakashima. Back to hand. Third
Yes.
flip. Copy. Go to 1 red. Jessica's Will.
this loop is
Trigger,
nasty.
trigger, trigger, trigger. Back to hand. Back to hand. Copy. So I'll get 3 red, and I have 1 flip left. Exile, exile, exile. There's a lightning bolt and a thought scour. Back to hand. Bump that back down to 4, and I'm going to do it again. That's back to hand. Back to hand. Here's the 3rd. Copy. So go back to 7. Exile top 3. Time Twister. Narset's Reversal. Heat Shimmer. That's a back to hand. I'll cast Twin Flame again.
So at this point, it's basically a loop, right? Like the odds that you...
The odds are very high that I'll both spell and recur it. I'll keep casting Jessica's Will, which itself and or copies itself, build up my storm count until I get shot or just more red ritual, cast Lightning Bolt over and over again, targeting y'all. I mean, I could get very unlucky, but at this point, the odds are high. It's like 98% that I'll copy it and bring it.
Because you're trying to hit them both. Like every time you cast a spell, you're trying to both copy it and get it back in hand.
Exactly. And if I can just Twin Flame each time
and make another...
It just guarantees the odds.
Yep, you can continue to weave in a Twin Flame like every other cast or so, and make another Krark, make another Sakashima Krark, and just making the odds more and more, and the copies more and more, and all that shit.
And I can find dual caster.
Dual caster, nice.
Yeah, and then make an attack with all the dual casters.
You can, and with those free spells, you can just, it goes back to hand, I'll play it again.
Boom, 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 boom,
5 times. That's crazy.
That game was preposterous. That's what I was telling you about, that Sakashima and Krark is not playing around. Anybody who tells you that deck is memes has not had Jessica's Will cast a possibly infinite number of times on them. Thank you guys so much for joining us. As always, just open your browser, hit every single button on it. All the likes, all the subscribes, all the notifications. Go to my link tree, buy everything on there. Everything you do, every subscription, every like help Mental Misplay, helps us get more awareness out there, helps us do better charity streams. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for standing by me. I'm going to catch you guys later. Stay up.